not knowing for those days when I was using it.
Right now, getting the word out. Water Services giving personal boil water notices on people's doors in the Lake Osborne Estates over E. coli. This after families say they weren't told about the danger in their drinking water for nearly a week. News Channel 5's Alyssa Hyman is there live tonight, and she joins us with more on what's happening now and the reaction from some angry people. Alyssa?
Kelly, right now, U.S. Water Services is putting up these individual notices on people's doors. An action neighbors say only came after News Channel 5 broke the story. Around 5 o'clock Wednesday night, U.S. Water Services began hanging notices on the doors of homes in the Lake Osborne Estates, advising people they need to boil their water.
It's way too little too late. I mean, E. coli?
Those individual notices come one day after News Channel 5 broke this story.
When the spotlight was put on them, yes, they got off their tails and did something.
That hundreds of people in this community were drinking contaminated water and didn't know it.
It's outrageous.
And when the notices finally did go out, nearly 1 week after the samples were taken, they didn't go out to the individual customers.
Not knowing for those days when I was using it.
As far as public notice is concerned, they did meet all of those criteria.
The Palm Beach County Health Department says U.S. Water Services did follow protocol. Even though the original notices only went to the health department, only one news station, the Voluntary Neighborhood Association, and a few websites.
How do you respond to people that say, well, these need to be stricter?
Well, we're not saying that is sufficient. What we are saying is we are taking a relook at it to see if they did enough to notify their client base.
All of this stems from a water line break last Thursday. The water never lost pressure, so the boil water notice wasn't required until the samples came back on Sunday. But it still leaves many questioning why this wasn't required in the first place and sooner.
It's still under investigation. This is not a closed issue at this particular time.
Now, the water tests that came back today were still not clear, which means these residents can expect to be under that boil water notice until at least Friday. Meanwhile, the health department is urging anyone who says they felt sick to call them. Reporting live in Lake Worth, Alyssa Hyman, WPTV News Channel 5.